Thank you, Abby. Paul Helmke, president of the Brady campaign, Abby Spangler of Protest, EasyGuns.com, for working together with me to close the gun show loophole. And as I stand here, looking at the Capitol, where in 1999 I wrote a bill that passed the Senate 51 to 50 on a tiebreaker to close the gun show loophole. And here we are these years later, still not having succeed, while mayhem torments our people. 1 year ago today, this country suffered the worst school shooting in our nation's history. 32 students and professors were killed, and 15 were wounded at Virginia Tech. Like at Columbine in Colorado, we saw pictures of terrified students hiding and running for their lives instead of enjoying the tranquility of a day at school. We're all here today to remember that terrible day at Virginia Tech and to plead for an end to gun violence in our streets, our schools, and our communities. It's got to stop. You can count on me to continue to stand up to the Senate to protect our children and to limit access to guns for people who shouldn't have them. And that's why I'm leading the fight in the Senate to close a loophole in federal law that lets anyone walk into a gun show and out with a gun, walk up to a counter and not tell them your name, not tell them where you live, not tell them anything. It could be Osama bin Laden buying guns there. Just put the cash down and take away the weapon. That loophole makes it too easy for convicted felons and other illegal buyers to get a gun. It's simple: cash and carry. It defies common sense. And that's why I wrote a bill that requires background checks for every gun sold at every gun show. The NRA and the gun lobby opposes that bill, my bill, which shows how extreme the gun lobby is. I've been told before that we couldn't beat the NRA. But you know what? We proved them wrong back then, and we're going to prove them wrong again. In 1996, as I mentioned, I stood up to the NRA and wrote a law to prevent people convicted of domestic violence from getting guns. Since then, my law has kept more than 150,000 household bullies kept them from getting guns. Is that a worthwhile endeavor? This year we're going to stand up again to the NRA and make our country safer. And Abby and all of the friends here, I hope that your event today and similar events across the country inspire Congress to stop lying down while we lie down and while our children are needlessly injured and killed, and stand up to close the gun show loophole once and for all.